Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. This is the host, your favorite, you're the indescribable, thefatwikingknight, of course. I don't know what we were going for there, but we did something, probably, maybe, I don't know. Anywho, we're gonna continue where we left off, right here. Chopping down what is left of this behemoth of a structure, and we're making progress. We still have to do the ceiling, which is going to be a feat in itself, but we're making a lot of progress here. A lot of progress. And I think we can do this. We have the technology, we have the patience, and we have the endurance to knock this puppy out. It's going to be a rough one, I know, but we need to do it. The sooner it gets dug out, think about this, the sooner we can actually start building in here, making something great. Right now, we're just clearing out the space to make something great, right? We're getting the resources for a different project that we're also working on, and we are making ourselves a good amount of freaking space, which hopefully will result in a nice, cool, collective structure. We'll see. Obviously, it's up in the air on if or not it will be what I expect it to be, but I'm just hoping that this is, in fact, big enough and that we do not have to dig out more, which is entirely possible. So we're going to hope that that is not the case. Because if it is, we are in for some bad news on the progress of our digging, because obviously it will take far longer should it not meet the specifications that we need here. So we'll have to see, and there is a chance that once we start building, we will have to then pause because we did not make it large enough, and that is okay. I'm pretty okay with the height. You know, we'll just make that work. And even though it won't be as mega of a tree as I had anticipated, it'll still be a pretty large tree, and then we're going to do all the little details and all of that stuff. So, not worried about that even a little bit. But I am worried about the diameter of the circle being too small to fit all the things that I want to fit in here. So, if that happens, and it might, just be prepared. It may happen. If that happens, then it's going to be a lot more digging, and we'll just have to suffer through it. So it is what it is. We got time still. We are rounding about the 240 Minecraft day span left. I think we still have time if we needed to expand it. Or, worst comes to worst, we finish off the middle here, and then as we try to finish out the rest, you know? Just make it do within the time frame and just try our best to finish the projects that we can actually finish. And, you know, I think this is still going to be one of them. I'm still shooting for it. It shouldn't be that terrible. We're just going to have a lot of sleepless nights to make up that time. That is going to give us another... Oh, shit. I forgot to change it back to that. That's lovely. Okay, well, that is definitely my bad. Whoopsie doodle. I need to stop fucking doing that. Really need to stop fucking doing that. We've been trying to stream the Elden Ring, and that is why the monitor capture has been on. So you see the weird shit that I'm recording with and all of that jazz, I guess. But I don't think it is that bad. You should still have been able to see the game, though it will definitely be a lot smaller for those first 4 minutes there. But as this is all completely live, raw, and unedited, you know, we got to deal with those mistakes sometimes, and that's okay. So, moving on past that, I don't know how many blocks we have left here to destroy, but it's probably still a large amount, and larger than I had ever anticipated it being, and it may still need to be significantly bigger than what we actually have here because it's very small. Like 70 by 70 feels, you know, relatively large, but it's not, you know. It's just kind of small. But I don't think every single project that we have needs to be absolutely ridiculous and ginormous. I don't think that is the case. So we may just suffer and deal with what we have and, you know, go from there. That way we can make it at least pretty, at least fun and functional, and we can actually have our very first attempt at finishing something in this world. Currently, record to date, 7 projects remain. 7 projects started, 0 projects completed. So that's currently what we're working with here, and it's not great. But I know that our projects can be done, they can be completed, it just takes a little bit of patience, time, effort, resources, and, you know, determination to get it all done. All of those things simultaneously working in tandem together. Because you don't really need in tandem if you say together, but whatever. English aside, it's fine. Sounded like a good old speech. Also, someone please comment and just tell me and let me know that I have failed in this episode, though. Making it a... You're using the screen monitor record instead of, like, our actual setup for the Minecraft. That is what you need to do. Spam Fs in the chat. Let me know that I indeed have fucked up. And, you know, it's unforgivable. Be funny to see. Be funny to see. Because it's not going to be the last time. Certainly not the first time. We're gonna do this probably, you know, 50 more times throughout our lives here in this world. And it is, of course, unintentional, but we should probably be somewhat a professional after like 1,000 episodes. I don't know. Maybe that's asking a little too much, though. Maybe that's asking a little too much. Also, where did you spawn? Because you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have spawned. Alright, I think that this is about small enough that we're willing to do it in one go here, risk the pigman. Does feel like it is, but it's hard to really tell on whether or not that is the truth. We are going to need another pick, at least one. Let's just throw this in here, I suppose. Alright, I think this is small enough that we can just start knocking out the brick of it here. It is going to be extremely large, but maybe doable. It's actually still much bigger than I had anticipated. Maybe we do another couple layers then. Because, yeah, this is significantly bigger than I thought. Let's see how much one layer here is going to yield in terms of netherrack, just to see if we actually can do this. I mean, it is large, right? We are going to get a lot of pig boys should we do this, and we are only going to be able to do about 4 layers at a time here. And let's at least knock it down a few pegs here, and then we'll go from there, I guess. See if we can't get it dug. Same amount of time. I know that we probably could just continue and waste a bunch of resources here, which maybe we will do. We do that, we don't really have to worry about anything. Just pick up the quartz, pick up the gold, call it a day, maybe? And then I don't think pigs can spawn while we are actually up here, so that would help with one of our few problems here. Okay, let's just dig it out, see how it feels. We are going to get rid of this land bridge real quick. Just cut it off. Sever its head, if you will. That way we don't ever have to see it again. Oh, man. This is exciting, though. This is the final slab. It is much larger than anticipated, but, you know, all of my projects seem to work out that way. At some point, I'll be like, ooh, you know what we should add? And then it takes me another 40 hours plus to get whatever it is added, even though it's supposed to be like a small detail. No, we don't do small things here. We do stupid builds. Large and in charge big boy builds. And that did fill up my inventory as I thought. What if we just get rid of this layer real quick? Yeah, this is still large, Jesus. Alright, fuck it. We're gonna risk the pigs, I guess. I don't want to waste the resources, so we're just gonna do it. Send it. Put it in here. Oh, so far so good. Nothing spawned up here. It definitely is in proximity, though, so if we are not quick, things can definitely spawn up here, so we gotta be a little bit cognizant of that. As we get closer to the ground, though, we wouldn't have to worry about that at all. And we should just be able to continue right where we left off. Make it good, make it easy. I love that. I love that. I'm also very excited to announce that we are getting better internet as of Tuesday. I have quintupled my speeds. I've went from 1 internet gig up and down to 4 internet gigs up and down. So I have quintupled my internet speed in hopes that it does help with my streaming capabilities and potentially, I don't know for certain yet, but hopefully it will allow the use of a webcam and we will be able to actually keep up with the internet that is needed for that. That would be really, really cool. Would love to bring it back, have some episodes and stuff like that where we are using it, or, you know, have the stream where we are using it. I think that would be a lot of fun. It's been a hot minute since I've had it. But it would be nice for you guys to see all the puppers and, you know, see all the different stuff that we got going on. Would mean that I need to clean my desk and, you know, maybe clean up some of the hair, dog hair around, but that's fine. I can do that. None of that is really an issue of any kind, so yeah, we'll see if it is better come Tuesday here. We're gonna try our damnedest and see just what that will hold for us, but I very much hope that it will do what I want, and we will be able to actually stream at a much higher quality than what we have been streaming at. So that'd be nice. We'll see if that actually works itself out in that regard. By the way, at the time of this recording, that is 3 days away. It is currently Saturday. So, yeah, 3 days away. But 2, I guess, the day that you're seeing this, in case anyone cares or whatever. But, yeah, should be a really good thing for us here. I don't know just how much it will help. Like, it's definitely not going to be 4 times as powerful. Even though that's what it's advertising, there's no way that it's going to be as strong like that. So we'll see. We'll have to run some tests and hope for the best, I suppose. Oh, beautiful. So far, nothing has spawned here. That is very good news for us. Very, very good news. And we shouldn't have to worry about that. But we're just going. Just trying to get it as low as we can here before we start the roof. Because then all of it can just kind of fall to the ground. And I do think I'm not going to care about those resources as much as we care about these. Oh, there's a bunch of pigs. So, they did in fact spawn. Good to know, I suppose. And they can spawn well. We are directly up here. That is not great news, but, you know, what can you do? Yeah, I think when we start the upstairs, we're going to have to go and repair a bunch of picks, right? And just stay committed and not worry about it. We're just going to have to dig like big sections out at a time. So we'll do like a chunk or so every time. And that should allow us to continue rather quickly. It's only 13 layers that we need to do, so it's really not that bad. Gonna take us some time, but everything does in this game that we love so much. And that's part of it, you know? It's just part of the journey, the experiences, and all of that jazz, which I love. We're gonna have to go back quite a bit with this to make sure that we have, or that we collect most of these resources. And our chest will fill up again, and that's okay. Doesn't really matter, because all of this needs to finish smelting anyway, so... Oh, all the copper is... gone. Oh my. The copper's gone. Is it started to smelt yet? Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, we got 2 picks left. One is a silk touch, which we would rather not use if we are given the choice, so. Just means I gotta silk touch all of these ores and stuff, and I don't want to do that. Will there actually be any more ancient debris in here, though? That is another good question for us. I think so far, whilst digging this out, we managed to find 11, which is not great. In this big of an area, you would have expected to find a little bit more than that, but I guess it's rare. And should we ever find the upgrade templates, or whatever the hell they're called, we'll make some netherite picks. Maybe a netherite hoe. Never armor, of course, because I think it is way, way too OP. Even playing without a totem, I think it is far too OP, and I don't want to play with it. But we'll be on the lookout for that. I don't even know where you can get them in this game. I used to know so much about this game. And I feel like I still know a decent amount, but I don't know the little nuances of anything new to the game now. Hell, we haven't even updated yet to the newest version, 121 yet. No real reason, but I am planning on installing mods here to help with visibility and such. So, like to get rid of nether fog specifically is one of the main things that I want. So we are going to be adding mods, and we won't be able to add those anyway until they are updated. So, or like, you know, we won't be able to update until they are updated, I should say. So we got quite a while, I suppose, until that is ready to go, and that's fine. I am, like, honestly okay with that. There is nothing really that valuable to me in 121 that I need in this game, so, you know, not too worried about it. And in time, we will update, but I really, really don't need to yet. There was nothing in that update that was like, ooh, wow, I love this. I need to have this. Aside from the tough bricks. The tough bricks do look pretty freaking great. I would love to use them, but, you know, can't do it. Oh. Yeah, so we'll have to wait on the tough bricks, but everything else, meh. Kind of garbage. Don't really need it. Even the copper bulbs or whatever the hell they're called, the light bulbs, meh, very meh. Our inventory appears to be full again. All right, let's get through this one and then we'll drop it off again. It's fine. We may be able to finish this with the 2 remaining pickaxes that we have, though, which would be quite splendid. If we don't have to use the freaking, the Silk Touch pick, that would be really great. If we do, we have it, and it's not that big of a deal, I suppose. Let's just throw all of this into this chest, I suppose. Because it is just pumping it. Keep pumping, baby. Okay, 1 rocket now easily gets us up here. That's great news. There it is. I was wondering when we were going to run into this kind of cliff face here. Quartz, beautiful. That's going to give us a little bit more XP to keep trucking here for just a little bit longer. Alright, the quartz is really good news for us, though, because that allows us to just keep going. And the cliff is also great because then we don't have to dig as much here. We just have to avoid the cliff, and then we're good to go. Which is also very, very nice. You'll see that that should help us significantly in getting rid of this in a manageable time period here. And we do need... Maybe I'll use some TNT for the roof, because I think we've done quite a bit of digging already, and we could probably justify that. I also think at some point we're going to make a pretty large hole in the bedrock here. Just to have, and maybe we want to extend the tree up into the Nether region there. Because we could, you know, make it weird and gigantically big and all of that. We could, but it would take a long time to get rid of all of that bedrock, and that does not sound like a very fun time. Maybe I'll look into that, though. If there is a way to easily break bedrock, that would be very nice. Back in the day, we used to be able to use the dark oak method, and that was super, super nice. The dark oak method was so easy. All you had to do is grow a dark oak tree, have it grow downwards, bing, bang, boom, get rid of the wood. You have yourself a hole in the Nether. Was very easy, and I don't know why they ever bothered to patch it out, because, like... Now everyone uses the same machine to do it. Like, they clearly are okay with you getting under or over the bedrock, but for some reason they care about the speed of which you can do it. I don't know. Doesn't make any damn sense to me, but whatever. Game creator probably knows best, maybe. Yeah, let's pump all of these. Just give them a little bit of a kickstart here. That helps our chest to stay good. We may have to empty those very soon as well. May have to empty them. Alright. No more pigs spawning on my head very, very soon here. That's great and exciting news for us. I don't... Well, we've mined a lot of netherrack here, though, I will say. We should easily be over the amount of stone we had now, which was at 232,000. I didn't check in a little bit here, but I assume that we are, in fact, over that total now. Just because of how much of this room we have actually depleted and cut out here. So I would like to think that that is, in fact, the case. And the first few layers up at the top here are going to take significantly more time than the others, but that is okay. We'll do like 1, 1, 1, 1 kind of thing, and just until we get ourselves a nice cohesive square that we can just go to town on and destroy them all together. Be beautiful. Can't wait to be able to look up and see the bedrock, which we're probably going to cover up because I don't want to see the bedrock in that regards. So we'll have to put something up there to give it a sense of size, like bigger size. Maybe like white terracotta, maybe, I don't know exactly, but we definitely need something to make it look a lot grandiose, more grandiose than it currently does. Because obviously it's not that big yet. Not that big. Like, we could still go down. There's still time if we wanted to. But I don't know for sure that I do yet. Like, as it stands, this will be a pretty much spawn-proof area. Like 100% spawn-proof. And that will be really cool to walk around here. We don't really even need armor. We can just kind of go. That's great. That is super good news. We also may have to use that last pickaxe here, which is unfortunate, but, you know, is what it is. And oh, more debris. Very good. Look at that. We did get ourselves one more debris for an even 12 of this. Nice. Again, would have thought it would have been like 20 instead of 12, but, you know, it's rare. It's real rare. Okay, this cube is a lot bigger than I had originally thought here. Oh, we got the iron, or the copper now. And it looks like these are starting to back up a little bit. Which is actually good news. Alright, we got the cliff again. Getting more and more of the cliff action here. That will help cut down our dig time by a good amount. Probably like 10 minutes or so, which is not much, but in the grand scheme of things and with just how many blocks we've mined, it's a lot, you know? It is a freaking lot. I'm just hoping that our pickaxes have the durability to stand through this. We do have another full one, and we have the silk if we need to, but it is good to know, however, that 70 by 70 by 70 does equal like 26 pickaxes, which is pretty cool. Who would have thought? I mean, I guess we could have calculated it out, but who would have thought? Who would have guessed that? Not me, certainly. And that's okay. That is 100% okay. Just powering through here. Trying our best to get this done. But it probably won't be today. In fact, I know that it won't. because our episode will be coming to an end right here. We're going to have to save the rest for next episode as I am currently out of time. So, thanks so much for watching, guys, and until next time, ciao.